I had a top designer custom make a fancy gown for me, but it's now being worn by the new intern at my husband's company. Mia posts on social media, "Thanks for the gift, Mr. Sterling. I'll keep working hard." My assistant sends me a screenshot. In the picture, the intern is wearing the handmade dress that cost me a fortune. She stands next to Mr. Sterling, my husband, Daniel Sterling. I immediately text Daniel, "What is the meaning of this, Mr. Sterling? Why is my dress on an intern?" Daniel replies with a voice message right away. His voice sounds tired. "Honey, it's just a dress. You have so many clothes." I am livid. You have 1 hour to get that dress off her. Daniel reads my message but doesn't reply. 2 minutes later, Daniel gets a text. His new Lusherman Ricard is sold at auction for 1 penny. All of his custom-made suits are cut to shreds. Some people spend too much time sitting in a high place, they forget who's really in charge. Thank you for clicking on another hand-picked story from the fallen heiress. You must have great taste. Get ready because the main story is about to begin. Daniel, who just ignored me, now calls again and again. I let the phone ring for a while before slowly answering. As soon as I pick up, I hear his familiar voice. "Honey, what does that text mean? Why is my car sold?" I listen to Daniel's questions and speak calmly. "Isn't it obvious? I sold your car for 1 penny." Daniel is quiet for a moment. Then his clear voice, full of anger, says, "Do you know that car is worth $15 million? Only 5 exist in the world, and I worked hard to get one. How can you just sell it? Then why did you give my dress to someone else?" He hears the slight anger in my voice, and Daniel softens his tone. "Honey, Mia is my assistant intern. She didn't have a dress for the party, so she had to borrow yours. You have so many dresses, and you only wear them once. It's no big deal to lend one out for work." I laugh because Daniel's words make me so mad. You don't take any of your many company leaders, but you take a clueless intern to a social event? Now you're blaming me? Daniel acts like he didn't hear my question. He sighs deeply. "Stop overthinking. Mia and I are nothing." Then, as if he just remembered something, he says in a side voice, "Can you not be so overbearing?" Daniel's words make me laugh even more. I speak with no patience. If my dress isn't back in 1 hour, you can forget about all those rags in your closet too. Daniel is quiet for a moment, then hangs up. Less than half an hour later, the dress comes back, exactly as it was, with dry cleaning marks. I toss the dress into the trash and then send Daniel a photo. In the picture, Daniel's closet is a mess. All his custom suits are cut into pieces, and even his cufflinks and pins are smashed. Daniel's next message is angry. "Didn't I dry clean the dress and return it? Why are you still causing trouble?" My voice turns cold too. This is what happens when you mess with me. Don't let it happen again. Remember to buy new clothes. Yours are all in pieces. After saying that, I hang up. I know Daniel is angry, but I don't care. I met him when I went to his college to fund starter projects. He was starting his own business. I liked his plan and gave him a lot of money. Day after day, Daniel fell in love with me and chased me hard. At that time, my family wanted me to get married. Daniel was hardworking, and his face was easy to look at. I thought he might be a good choice. I said yes to him, and with his kind ways each day, I slowly fell for him. My feelings for Daniel grew, and I gave him plenty of resources and spent a lot of money to support his company. But for me, work is the most important thing. Love is just a flavor in life, not a must-have. Because we are both so busy with work, Daniel and I slowly grew apart. But I could only accept divorce or being a widow, not him cheating. Mia joining completely broke my last trust in Daniel. Daniel does not come home that night. I don't wait for him and just close the door and go to sleep. The next morning, a loud phone ring wakes me up. My assistant sends me 2 screenshots from Mia's social media. The moment I see the photos, I am enraged. In the first picture, Mia pouts and makes a heart shape with medicine in her hand. Next to him, Daniel is wringing out a wet towel without complaining. His eyes are soft as he looks at her. Her caption is cute and playful. Even though I have a bad cold and fever, I don't feel bad at all because of my CEO's medicine. The second picture makes me even more angry. A tasty breakfast sits on the table. Daniel, wearing an apron, is patiently peeling a boiled egg for Mia with his long, thin fingers. My CEO cooks me breakfast. I'm so touched. I stare at the screenshots and can't get over it. I thought my warning yesterday would make Daniel stop, but I didn't know he stayed with Mia all night. On the phone, my assistant continues. Ma'am, this morning the CEO came to the company with Miss Mia. He didn't even change his clothes. He was busy making lunch for Miss Mia. Hearing my assistant's words makes me laugh out of anger. I have been married to Daniel for 3 years, and he has never cooked for me once. Now he buys medicine and cooks for her. If he likes preparing medicine and cooking, I'll let him do it a lot. I go to the grocery store and buy all the food. Then I go to the pharmacy and buy dozens of boxes of cold medicine. I pack it all and take it to the company. The company workers see me coming in with force. They look a little confused but still nod and say hello. I smile back and walk straight to the CEO's private elevator, heading to Daniel's office. As I push open the door, I see them eating. Daniel is peeling shrimp from Mia, his hands greasy. Seeing this dramatic scene, my playful eyes land on Daniel. Since you love cooking for people so much, the entire company's lunches are yours to make. Oh, and I look at the CEO's personal assistant standing nearby. Are many people in the company sick with colds lately? The assistant looks down. Today, 32 people in the company have colds. I look at Daniel, a smile in my eyes. I've already bought the medicine. Since so many people in the company have colds, the job of preparing the medicine is yours. Daniel gets very angry. This is the company. What are you doing? Are you crazy? I pull out my phone and forward the 2 screenshots my assistant sent to Daniel. Don't you like prepping medicine and cooking for others? Everyone in the company is waiting for you to take care of them. The moment Daniel sees the screenshots, his face changes. He looks at me with disappointment and sighs deeply. Nini, you really disappoint me. Do you have to get angry over such a small thing? After all, it's all your fault. If you hadn't forced Mia to take off her dress yesterday, she wouldn't be sick with the fever now. As your husband, I'm taking care of her to make up for your mistake. Seeing my face get darker and darker, Mia rushes out and stands in front of Daniel. She bows and sincerely apologizes to me. Ma'am, it's all my fault. If you want to scold someone, scold me. Don't make things hard for Danny. A hint of smug smile flashes in Mia's eyes as she looks at me. Her challenge clear. I laugh at how Mia can flip the script. I walk up to Mia, grab her thin chin, and slap her hard across the face. I look at Mia's red, swollen cheek and smile mockingly. What are you? Do you have any right to speak here? The sharp sound of the slap makes everyone watching freeze. Even though I am strong and quick in business, I am always kind to people. This is the first time I have ever hit someone in public. Daniel reacts the fastest. Seeing Mia hit, he gets furious. You evil woman, why did you hit her? Mia feels happy inside when she sees Daniel protecting her. But she looks at Daniel with tears in her eyes, crying as if her heart is broken. It's okay, Danny. It doesn't hurt. It's all my fault for not explaining clearly. I guess Mrs. Sterling must have misunderstood our relationship. Don't be mad at Mrs. Sterling. She didn't mean to hit me. Mrs. Sterling, Danny made me breakfast because I have a long-standing stomach issue, and Danny was afraid I would fall ill if I didn't eat. Daniel stayed up all night taking care of me because I really have no one else to help me, unlike you, who has a happy family. I didn't know you'd get so angry about this. I can't help but laugh at her absurd lies. Daniel feels bad that Mia has a stomach issue, so he gets up early to cook her breakfast. But he never thinks about me, his wife, who also has a very bad stomach problem from long hours of work and needing to drink at social events. He can take care of sick Mia, but he has never cooked me an egg or peeled me a shrimp. Daniel walks over to help Mia up, but I step in front of him and slap him hard twice. I'll hit her whenever I want to. Do I need to pick a special day? Since you think I'm evil, I might as well slap you too. Nicole Sterling, are you crazy? Daniel is truly angry. He clenches his fist to hit me back, but Mr. Sherman, his assistant, blocks me, holding Daniel's hand tightly. Daniel looks at his assistant in shock. Leo, do you know who is in charge? This is my company, and I am your boss. Believe me, I'll fire you. Leo stands in front of me, ignoring Daniel. Sorry, my job is to protect Miss Bass. I look at Daniel's angry face and smile sweetly at him. Isn't the one who doesn't know who's in charge you? I'm the owner of this company. Leo was sent from my family's company to help you. Did you really think he was your employee? He's a manager in our family business, coming here to deal with your messes. Aren't you ashamed? Daniel's face turns red from what I say. My playful smile again falls on Mia. It's best not to upset me, or I can't promise what will happen to you. And you, Daniel, the same goes for you. After saying this, I turn and leave the company. Leo gives Daniel a deep look and follows me out. That night, Daniel storms home. He is very angry, but because of what I said today, he holds back his anger. Mimi, can you please stop this? Mia is sick because of you, and I'm her boss. It's only right for me to take care of her. You went too far. Mia is just a young girl who just started working. Why are you mad at a little girl? She even wants to buy you the handbag you like and apologize to you in person. Please, don't make it hard for her. I look at Daniel's many excuses and laugh softly. Daniel, even now, you don't know your mistake? Mia gets sick in the middle of the night and doesn't go to the hospital, but comes to you instead. Are you a doctor? Plus, you're a married man. Is it right to stay overnight at an unmarried woman's home late at night? I've already warned you. Why do you do it again? I don't need her apology, and I don't need you secretly giving her money to buy me a bag. I just need you to admit you're wrong. As soon as I finish speaking, Daniel quickly explains. Nini, can you please not overthink? She and I are innocent. If there was anything between us, it would have happened already. This whole thing started because of you. Because I love you, I willingly clean up your messes. While I accommodate you, can you also be considerate toward me? I will let it go that you made me look bad in front of everyone at the company today, and you should stop being angry about Mia. I look at Daniel and my voice turns cold. Because of me? Did I make her wear my dress? Ask yourself, is it because of me that you care so much about Mia? You don't resist her advances towards you, but you happily accept them. You let her feel like she has a chance to get close to you. Hearing my words, Daniel frowns deeply. Why are you so stubborn with your own thoughts? judging others with your own wrong ideas. Mia is not that kind of person at all. Nini, I really love you. What do I have to do for you to believe me? My voice is sharp. Choose one. Either you send me away and make me breakfast for a month to apologize, or you choose Mia and we get a divorce. Hearing me talk about divorce, Daniel finally sighs helplessly. He laughs because I'm making him so mad, completely not understanding why I'm causing trouble. Nini, you're being too unreasonable. You want to divorce me over such a small thing? I am not choosing either. Please, don't make it hard for me. If you really can't stand Mia, I'll transfer her to a branch office and you'll never see her again. Daniel speaks as if he is totally in the right, like I'm being unreasonable about everything. He doesn't think he's wrong, instead blaming me. Looking at Daniel's nonchalant attitude, I am furious. I try hard to calm myself. Daniel, since you are still protecting Mia even now, then we will get a divorce. Hearing my words, Daniel's face immediately darkens. I've already conceded so much. Why are you bringing up divorce again? I told you that you are my only wife in this life. I absolutely won't agree to you leaving me. The last bit of love I had for Daniel vanishes when he says that. Since he is still on Mia's side, I no longer need to control myself. My voice is sharp and cold. If you don't agree, I don't mind being a widow. As soon as I say that, I raise my hand and smash it hard on the glass cabinet behind him. With the sharp sound of glass breaking, the antique vase inside shatters. The cabinet door falls heavily to the ground, and flying glass leaves a small cut on Daniel's face. Daniel is startled by what I did. He touches his neck, still worried, and looks at me with anger. Are you crazy? I think you don't know you're wrong yet. You should stay home and think about what you did. I can forgive your crazy actions today, but I can't promise I'll tolerate them next time. Afraid I'd get crazier, he slams the door and leaves, making the villa door shake loudly. Before, if I even got a small cut on my hand, Daniel would worry for a long time. Now, seeing my hands covered in cuts, he doesn't care. Watching Daniel leave, I stare at my bleeding palm. At that moment, I completely lose hope in the person I live with every day. I take my packed bags and go to my parents' house. The moment I see them, I tell them the decision I made on the way. I'm going to divorce Daniel. My parents love me, and they always support me without question. I don't tell them the real reason I want a divorce, and I don't mention Mia. But my mom sees the cuts on my hands, and her eyes fill with endless hatred. During the time I stay at my parents' house, Daniel does not call me. He also does not go home, or he would know I've moved out of the villa. He is holding a grudge against me, while I have already let it go. I next hear about the two of them when Leo sent me a company announcement from the Sterling Group. To make up for what he owes to Mia, Daniel not only promotes her to his personal assistant with the same salary as the vice president, but he also gives Mia all of the company's biggest projects. He fires Leo, saying publicly that the company does not keep people who bite the hand that feeds them. With Daniel's favor, Mia quickly becomes very popular, living a life where everyone looks up to her. Daniel wants Mia to be closer to him, so he gives me my old office. The office is renovated, decorated with things Mia likes. Even the framed photo of Daniel and I on my desk is thrown into the trash by him. Mia's social media is full of intimate photos of Daniel and her. There are pictures of them having lunch together and a video of Daniel wearing an apron, carefully arranging food on a plate. Mia knows I can see her posts. Her captions are teasing, purposely making her relationship with Daniel unclear. Mr. Sterling is every woman's dream, but he said he only has lunch with me. Mr. Sterling says I'm his ray of sunshine. Every day he's with me, he feels very happy. I don't care about Mia's petty actions. Instead, I quietly move all my assets from Sterling Group and call the other shareholders. My parents also help a lot. They focus their efforts on stumping all of Daniel's company projects, causing Sterling Group's stock to fall to its lowest point. I don't care how these actions will hurt the company. After all, Sterling Group is just something I started for fun in my spare time. Instead of leaving it for a jerk like him to manage, it's better if it no longer exists. On the day Sterling Group's stock hits rock bottom, Daniel's mother calls me. Her voice is careful and appeasing. "Nini, do you have time to come home for dinner?" I look at the divorce papers my lawyer has already written on my desk and say in a firm voice, "Okay, I'll be back tonight." It's time for it all to end. Daniel's parents have always been good to me. I shouldn't hide what's happening with Daniel from them. I should tell them clearly to their faces. In the evening, I drive to the Sterling family home. When I arrive, Daniel's parents have been waiting for a long time. Even the 80-year-old Grandma Sterling waits at the door, shaking slightly with her cane. "Nini, Daniel says he'll be back soon." I smile and nod. I don't care about Daniel's whereabouts. The butler respectfully leads me into the living room. I sit on the dark wood chair, sipping the bird's nest soup in my hand. Daniel's parents look at each other, restless for a while. Finally, they look to Grandma Sterling for help. Grandma Sterling leans on her cane and asks me carefully, "Nini, I remember you and Daniel always got along well. Did Daniel act childish and make you angry? Why are your parents' company beating down on Sterling Group so much?" I don't speak. Instead, I stir my bird's nest soup, showing the scars on my hands. When they see the scars on my arms, Daniel's mother's eyes widen, and his father stands up in shock. "What happened?" Leo speaks before me, telling Daniel's parents everything that happened in the past few days. How Daniel gave my dress to Mia, how he let Mia challenge me again and again, and how Daniel had not been home for many days, spending all his nights with another woman. I put down my soup and smile softly. Daniel fired all the employees in the company who said anything bad about Mia, including Leo. He even gave my office to Mia. Is this how your family treats a wife? Daniel's mother tries to reach for my hand, but my cold gaze stops her. "Nini, Daniel didn't mean it. I will make sure you get a proper explanation. Can you please forgive Daniel for my sake? Just give him a chance to make up for it." "Mom, don't beg her." Daniel walks in, his face angry. Behind him is Mia, with perfect makeup. The moment she sees Mia, Daniel's mother's face falls. "Daniel, what is going on? Why did you hurt Nini?" Daniel's cold eyes land on me. Seeing I don't care, he looks away. "She went crazy and hurt her own hand. Why blame me?" "Mom, Mia worked long hours today and hasn't eaten yet. Didn't you say we were eating at home today? So I brought Mia back. She always wanted to meet you all." Mia puts on an innocent smile. She hands a fancy box to Daniel's mother. "Auntie, the gift was prepared in a hurry. I don't know if you'll like it." Seeing Daniel's mother's clear unhappiness, Daniel quickly tries to calm things down. He opens the gift bag, revealing a black women's handbag. "Mom, this isn't a hasty gift from Mia at all. For this bag, Mia went to several stores and spent all her savings." Hearing Daniel defend her, Mia's challenging gaze lands on me again. Daniel's mother looks at the outdated bag in Mia's hand, worth only $1,000. Then she looks at the latest Hermes bag that I casually gave her, worth $1 million. Her face gets darker and darker. Daniel's father says angrily, "Today is family night. Why did you bring this random person? Give her some money and tell her to go eat out." Daniel's father's words are subtle, but I understand their deeper meaning and smile at Daniel. As expected, Daniel gets anxious right away. He speaks up to protect Mia. "Mom, Mia hasn't eaten all day, and she prepared such a thoughtful gift for you. Why are you kicking her out?" As soon as he finishes speaking, Daniel's father rushes to Daniel and slaps him hard. "You have a wife. Do you think it's appropriate to bring another woman home?" Seeing Daniel get hit, Mia runs forward and stands in front of him. She carefully wipes the blood from the corner of his mouth, her eyes full of worry. As if making her mind up, she looks at Daniel's father with determined eyes. "Uncle, Daniel didn't do anything wrong. It's all my fault. If you want to hit someone, hit me. I'm just Daniel's assistant, and I didn't think Miss Bass would get angry about a job." Daniel's mother covers her chest, angry. "Why are you acting innocent, you sly fox? Isn't this all your fault? Get this nasty woman out of here." As the maids move to take Mia away, Daniel holds her tightly in his arms. "Who dares to touch her?" Daniel's father has hit him very hard. Daniel's nose is still bleeding, looking quite silly. He looks at me furiously. "Nicole Sterling, how long are you going to keep causing trouble?" As soon as he finishes speaking, everyone around goes quiet. Mrs. Sterling, who has always loved Daniel, raises her cane and hits him hard. "You heartless thing! If it weren't for Nini, where would you be today? Daniel, apologize to Nini quickly. Beg Nini to forgive you properly." Daniel doesn't care. He holds Mia even tighter. Feeling Daniel's protection, Mia's smugness in her eyes grows. She curves her lips, challenging me. I look away. Seeing Mrs. Sterling's cane about to fall again, I speak up to stop her. That's enough. Hearing me speak for him, Daniel sneers. "Even if you speak for me, it's no use, Nicholas Sterling. I won't forgive you easily, unless you kneel and apologize to me." "Then I'm really sorry." Hearing my words of giving in, Daniel smiles. "Honey, as long as you're willing to apologize, we still have a chance to make up." Daniel waits for me to give in to him. But I smile, take a document from my bag, and have Leo hand it to Daniel. Seeing the words "divorce agreement" on the cover, Daniel stands frozen, unable to believe it. He stares blankly at the document in his hand. I smile slightly. "I've already organized all the terms. I only came here today to talk about divorce. If there are no problems, just sign it." Looking at the agreement I've already signed, Daniel's voice shakes a little. "Nicole Sterling, are you really going to do this? Mia is just a little girl who just started working. Do you really have to be so angry with her?" I don't care about Daniel's angry outburst. "You have crossed my line again and again for a homewrecker. Why should I be nice to you? Daniel, divorce is just the appetizer." Daniel's father is so angry at Daniel's words that he almost has a heart attack. His mother almost kneels in front of me. They speak urgently, afraid I will really divorce Daniel. "Nini, divorce is no small matter. Please rethink it. Daniel will change, and I will help you watch him. I beg you, please give Daniel another chance." I ignore them and smile at Daniel. If you keep dragging your feet, I have plenty of ways to make you sign. The moment Mia sees the divorce agreement, her eyes light up with uncontrollable happiness. I see all this smugness. I stand up, looking at Daniel's cracking face, and can't help but sneer inside. Leo speaks first. Miss Bass, your scheduled prenatal checkup is almost time. As soon as he finishes speaking, Mia and I look at each other. I smile. Congratulations! You finally got this useless, good-for-nothing parasite you always wanted. Hearing I am pregnant, Daniel freezes in shock. He grips my arm, his face excited. What do you mean? Are you really pregnant? I pull my arm back with no expression, looking at Daniel as if he's trash. Does my child have anything to do with you? Daniel, I won't let my child have a useless father like you. After saying this, I turn and leave. When I get home, I feel a peace I've never felt before. Leo says that Daniel's mother and Mia had a huge fight and almost broke into a physical fight. Daniel protected Mia the whole time. Daniel's mother forced him to come and apologize to me, but he didn't seem to care. Leo hesitates, then, after thinking for a long time, finally speaks. Mr. Sterling gave all the company's big projects to Mia, but Mia ruined all of them, losing the company a lot of money. Also, Mr. Sterling's father told Mr. Sterling to think about the big picture, but Mr. Sterling said that since you are pregnant with his child and you started the company together, you would never hurt the company and might even help. Hearing Leo's words, my face slowly turns cold. I can make Sterling Group disappear, but that doesn't mean I will let money that should be mine go into someone else's pocket. The next morning, I hurry to the company. I call the board members ahead of time to wait in the meeting room. As I go upstairs, Mia blocks my way. Mia looks proud. When she sees me, her eyes show clear dislike. This is Sterling Group. Mr. Sterling is busy and doesn't have time to see you. I ignore her and walk straight into the CEO's private elevator. But she actually steps in front of me, saying sarcastically, Mr. Sterling has divorced you. Uninvited people are not allowed in. I look at the woman in front of me with half a mile. I haven't even divorced Daniel yet. Are you that eager? Mia is no longer shy. She speaks down to me. From what I know, Daniel has never cooked for you or cared for you when you got sick. Don't be smug just because Daniel won't sign the divorce papers. He cares about me a lot, and divorcing you is only a matter of time. I don't care. I step out of the elevator and sit on a couch in the lobby. I shake my phone, smiling slyly. I just texted your future husband. You should definitely stand here and keep an eye on him. Otherwise, I smile meaningfully, but Mia can't hold back. She's about to speak again when Daniel cuts her off sharply. Sweat covers the man's forehead. The anger in his eyes is clear when he sees Mia. Mia looks a little sad. She lowers her head. Sorry, boss. I couldn't stop her. Hearing Mia's words, Daniel gets even angrier. His face gets darker and darker. Enough! Hearing Daniel's clearly angry words, Mia is overjoyed, but she still hides her feelings. Don't worry, boss. Next time, I'll have security throw her out. Daniel's face gets darker as he looks at Mia. He clenches his fists, and angry veins pop out on his arms. Thinking of the big projects the group lost, Daniel is furious. Mia, you are fired. Hearing Daniel's words, Mia doesn't react right away. Her smile freezes on her face, and she doesn't move for a long time. Daniel rushes forward and kneels on the ground in front of me. Nini, I fired her. Can you please, for the sake of our child, not hurt Sterling Group? I look at Daniel mockingly. If you still won't sign the divorce papers, the company can declare bankruptcy by tomorrow morning, at the latest. Daniel looks a little helpless. He sighs heavily. Do you really have to be so merciless? I look at my watch impatiently. You have 3 seconds left. Daniel signs the divorce agreement in the last second. He asks carefully, Nini, do we still have a chance in the future? Meeting his pleading gaze, I say mockingly, Daniel, your company has already gone bankrupt and been bought. I am now the chairman of the company, and you, I look at Mia, I heard you have a long-term boyfriend. He's brain dead, but he's still using Daniel's money to stay alive in the hospital. Don't worry. From now on, no hospital will be willing to take him. After saying this, I turn and get into the CEO's private elevator. Daniel's money is our shared money as a married couple. He gave Mia a lot of that, and I can't let anyone touch what is mine. I said all those things to Daniel just now to get the divorce agreement. I have already bought Daniel's company, not only firing him, but also making him take the projects that lost hundreds of millions with him. Daniel's calls come one after the other, but I let them ring. Without my help, Daniel is useless. He's burdened with hundreds of millions in debt, kneeling at my door every day begging for my forgiveness, but I act like I don't see him. Daniel's parents visit my house several times, but my parents turn them away. In just a few weeks, Daniel becomes messy and unkept. After divorce and bankruptcy, Daniel completely falls apart, drinking away his sorrows every day. To pay off debts, Daniel's parents, at their old age, have to go out and work. Mia seizes the chance, bringing hangover soup to Daniel every day. She gently hugs Daniel, her voice happy. Since you've broken free from someone who made you so stressed, like Nicole Bass, you should be happy, Mr. Sterling. Daniel is in a rage. When he sees Mia smiling, he gets furiously angry. It's all your fault. If it wasn't for you, Nini wouldn't have left me. Mia forces a smile. Daniel, didn't you say I was your ray of sunshine? Can't we just be happily together? Daniel picks up something nearby and throws it at Mia. Get out. Nini, I only want Nini. Mia gets furious at Daniel's actions. Her voice shakes with anger. You're a useless man who depends on women. What's there to be so down about? This is all your own fault. Daniel's eyes turn red with anger. Don't say that. Nini still loves me. Get out. Get out. Tears in her eyes, Mia's emotions break. Her voice is sharp, like a devil from hell. You good for nothing. I never liked you. In fact, your advances disgusted me. Don't blame others. You are the one who was cheap, pushing away the person who truly loved you with your own hands. After saying this, she turns and leaves. Daniel comes to his senses a bit after being yelled at. Watching Mia's back as she leaves, Daniel makes a call. He asks his best friend to help investigate Mia. That night, Mia's scandalous photos spread across the internet. She not only broke up marriages and drove a wife to self-exit, but she also spent nights with any rich man she could find at clubs. Not only that, her brain-dead boyfriend, who had been kept alive, became brain-dead because he saw her being held down by a man, thought he was being assaulted, and fought with the other person. He originally had a chance of recovery, but every time he got better, Mia would transfer him to another hospital. Over time, he became brain-dead. She kept him alive just to get money from his parents. The poor old couple were paying for someone who actually killed their son. Daniel sees more and more bad things about Mia, and only then realizes how incredibly wrong he was. Daniel doesn't bother me anymore. Instead, he focuses on dealing with Mia. No one in the industry hires her, so she has to go back to her old ways of being a homewrecker. Sadly, the rich man she gets involved with this time is very scared of his wife. Once they got caught, he quickly cuts ties from her. Because of this, Mia gets badly beaten by the wife and ends up with a limp in one leg. I thought that was the end of it, but I underestimated Daniel's hatred for Mia. He calls the police and reports Mia for murder. It turns out that Mia was the one who delivered the fatal blow to her boyfriend. Mia is arrested by the police and faces 20 years in prison. After Mia goes to jail, Daniel realizes how terribly wrong he was. With the support of his parents, he starts a new business. 5 years later, Daniel's new company is doing well, and I become one of the most important business people in the industry. I successfully give birth to a daughter whom I name Annie. Annie's eyes and eyebrows look just like Daniel's. Annie is very sweet. Every time Daniel's parents see sweet Annie, they scold Daniel. As Annie grows older, Daniel comes to my office more and more often. I want my daughter to have a father as she grows up, so I don't stop them from seeing each other. He wants to have a good relationship with our daughter in order to win me back. But whenever he says nice things to Annie, Annie wrinkles her little face. I'm very happy living with mommy. I don't need a dad who would betray mommy. Daniel looks at his serious daughter and finally sighs. Annie, you have your mom's temper. Annie smiles softly. Then you should know that I won't accept you. You would betray mommy's love, and you would betray mine too. With mommy, I'm a happy little princess. But if mommy accepts you, I'll have endless brothers and sisters. At this moment, Daniel is filled with regret. Even so, he tries his best to make it up to me and our daughter. I accept all his kind gestures, but if every time he suggests we get back together, I firmly refuse. I don't accept people who have betrayed me. Like that dress, once someone else has touched it, I throw it away without a second thought. I already have a happy life. As for Daniel, I will let him live in regret forever. The end.